Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with another episode of Resident Evil Project Veronica. So, a quick recap. We've got the poison gas mask because the room has filled with poison gas. What we need to do now is we need to go up to the top, upper layers. I believe the machine room, I think, is where we need to go. Yeah, let's just head there now. So, Claire's adventure for now is nearly over, and Chris will be taking over soon. Basically, they're nearly about to leave the island. Oh, not the island, what am I saying? They're nearly about to leave this Arctic base. But, of course, things do not go according to plan. So I've only finished this game once to completion. I recently started playing it again before this episode. No, not recently. Actually, a few months ago, when I first started, I actually attempted to record this game. But things did not go according to plan because I had a lot of audio issues and the TV would just screech at me because I simply had the volume up too loud. So I was sort of like, okay, I'll try again with a different game, and then it worked. So my voice is a bit off, it's still early in the morning. So Alexia is in this area. She's frozen. Wesker is hanging around, but we won't really come in contact with him. So this is, if I recall, is where the control room is for the crane. Yes. So I accidentally moved here and pushed the button and triggered the cutscene. I shouldn't have done that. What I should have done is gone around here. It's what you're supposed to do. It would have saved us a little bit of time. We wouldn't have had to come back if that was the case. But, you know, typical. That's all we need. And it's a square-shaped one. We did an octagon-shaped one, so it needs to be cut with the poison gas mask. Yes. Now, if you remember that room with the caged zombie, that's where we need to go. That's a device for shaping metal. It spins really fast, and you can put chisels and stuff onto it, and therefore it would change the shape. That's just a piece of pointless information there. More hidden items. Now we just have to put this on here. So what we need to do, which is really important, is that we have to head back to the security box, and we have to stock up on weapons. And we're going to stock up on a lot of weapons. We need something high powerful that does a shit ton of damage real quick. So this is a good opportunity to whip out those submachine guns that we had. This is a good opportunity to whip out those anti-BOW gas rounds, those explosive tipped arrows, all that sort of shit we are going to need. So this place is obviously overrun with zombies because the people who fled the island came here, and obviously some were infected. So over the course of the next few hours... Don't. Oh, you bastard. Okay, I'm poisoned, but I don't have the larvae growing on me. That is a real... That is a real bonus. I'm sorry, but I'm stoked that I didn't actually get... I got, like, landed on. Maybe because you hit struggle, like, you hit A, you jiggle the controller back and forth trying to get these damn things off. No, I can't see any of the larvae on me. Wait. No, it's just a shirt. Whew. So that little axe thing that's on the door, obviously we can't access that right yet because that's not for us, it's Alfred. That's Alexia's little hiding place. So what are we going to need? Well, we're going to need everything we see here. We're going to need these. We're going to need... What are we going to need, guys? Oh, definitely that. This kind of sucks. I really want to get everything together, but we need access to everything. Oh, this sucks. What do we have? Acid rounds, grenade rounds, BOW rounds. We don't really have enough of everything. Definitely gonna need them. I have a feeling that we can access our inventory again, but I just want to be 100%, sure here. Well, the arrows are kind of useless, to be honest, because we have all the other shit, so we might as well get rid of the arrows at the time being. Now I'm going to go ahead and save it. I know I just sort of repeated myself there. This is so fucked. It's like, I know that we can get infected. That's a big problem. I guess that I could always die. Like, I could have to put this really close to the belt, which I don't really know what that means. But essentially, I would have to be very careful and not to get infected, not to get, not to die. So... obviously, no, I'm going to go with the grenade rounds, the acid rounds, because the acid rounds will do more damage. Obviously, there's no point really carrying one of the round here. You combine with that. I know this is really nitpicky, I'm sorry, but it's just something we have to do. I think we can come back and stock up on more supplies, but I'm not 100% sure. We get rid of the valve, we get rid of the gas mask, but I don't know what happens after that. I don't know if we can come back. Alright, I think that's going to do it. We also get a new weapon. We basically exchange the gas mask and the... That was so smooth. That was so elegant. I loved how that just went down. Now this is a mochachi. Filled with poison gas. There's not really anywhere to go besides here. So we're going to get rid of the gas mask. We're going to get rid of the valve, and then we're going to get Alfred's rifle. So that's going to really help us out. Stand in front of here. Use.
We're safe now. Think again, Claire.
I shall enjoy watching you shriek in agony.
Not this time!
You again!
Shot again. You know, this isn't the first time a transvestite has been... That would be the father.
What
Obviously the
was
commotion,
that?
the zombies, the blood, the smell of blood has sort of done something to him. It's like it's awakened him. Anyhow, as I was saying, he's not the first transvestite in the Resident Evil franchise. So obviously Alexia and probably Alfred did some experimentation on him. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Obviously we just have to go down and grab that rifle before we fuck off. Now remember, I saved it, so it's got a replay function that basically it's kind of like an autosave. It's a checkpoint. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a checkpoint a bit later on.
Claire, what are you doing? Let's go.
So basically, we can keep fighting that boss over and over again.
I'm gonna bust through that wall.
Go for it.
This is going to change the environment a lot because remember the base is basically below zero. And zero is the freezing point of water.
Right. Claire, maybe we can escape through there.
Come on, let's go.
Didn't this place have like a front door though? Oh no, the elevator was broken. Couldn't they just climb up the elevator? I'm just picking apart the game at this point. It's just a really fun game.
Claire, come on. Finally, we can get out of this insane place.
Okay, let's go.
Look, she's got the rifle equipped. She auto-equipped that.
Go. Are you scared?
venom, they're poison, just like the moths. They're very difficult. You have to sort of arrange it just right. You've got to avoid them getting close. I'm going to hit him hard. I've done some damage to him. I'm going to go ahead and switch to this because this wind actually affects these things. He can knock you off the edge and he will kill you. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I just want to beat this. Oh, damn it. I'm doing okay. I've really wasted all my arrows. Not all of them hit. Damage there. Obviously, I've taken a lot of damage as well. Oh, damn it. Probably red caution at this point. Yeah, but I'm dead. So I did manage to do a lot of damage to him. I think there's no way to tell how much damage you're doing. Compared to the Triton on board the plane, the blue thing, we managed to do a lot of damage towards him pretty quickly, and it showed because he was bleeding out a lot. This guy, he doesn't really bleed or anything, so there's no real way to tell how
Claire,
well
come
he's
on.
doing.
Finally, we can get out
So
of this
it
insane
starts from
place.
here, but oh, delicious. It starts from here. But if I were to say turn off the console, it would go back to my last save.
Okay, let's
Skip
go.
it. Can I skip this? Yep. Run away. Oh, shit. That was the shortest one ever. So the rifle is the most accurate of all the weapons, obviously, but it is the most pain in the ass because of the snowstorm. You can't actually see where you're shooting until the right time. So it's got to be right timing to sort of hit him in that.
Come on,
It's not really his heart because it's not where his heart should be. It's something. You shoot him in his something. That was a good one. That was a good one. Now that he's down, we're going to go ahead and lift this. So I just did a shit ton of damage to him there. I'm on caution now, but I did a lot of damage. I'm quite impressed with just how well that went. And there he is there. If we just get a bit closer. One more shot. I get one more shot. Alright, now the gun is out of ammunition. I'm going to go ahead and switch to that. Flipping off the TV.
Are you all right?
Claire! You're alive!
What the fuck is that about? He's basically unconscious, but still holding on. How is that possible?
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
So why did that guy decide, Alexandra, decide to come out? I believe it's the combination of the screaming, the shooting, the violence, the bloodshed, that he smelt them, heard them, and sensed them, and then that just sort of enraged them enough to break through those chains that was holding him in place. And those chains were probably there for a long time as well. They're a bit old.
Look! There's a snowmobile over there!
Perfect! We'll be able to ride right over to the Australian base with this.
Yeah! Let's go!
Australian Arctic Research Base.
I won't forget about this, Claire.
And they're talking about how they're going to get back and shit.
Alexia.
Did you turn that on? Did you entering the room? She's naked, by the way.
Alexia, you're finally awake. Alexia.
What is that?
Got me hold of it and just drag it back. Got a side boob there. So she saw that in a monitor and then controlled him to do it. That cutscene still gives me chills. So he seemed pretty surprised that she had woken up. I think that it was time for her approximately to come out. She probably set it to, a month or two. She would probably come out on her own. But entering that obviously triggered something. It's like, well, okay, it's time to come out. And so entering that room activated all the computers and, released her. I think that is what the occasion was. She just happened to enter in the state at this period where it would, wake her up if he were to enter the room. And you just saw her power. I mean, she could control these massive VOWs. This is Chris, by the way. Obviously, very different to the one Resident Evil 6 that we played. No, we haven't actually played Chris in Resident Evil 6. We just saw So Claire sent an email to Leon. Leon told Chris, who was basically in hiding. Then Chris has come to save Claire. Some kind of mausoleum. So now we've got Chris, which means that Chris has that. He doesn't have any of Claire's inventory, but he does have access to Claire's inventory when we get to the Arctic base, if I recall. That way, he can get the fire extinguisher and get the magnum. Maybe Claire will leave it out for him. I'm not 100% sure, but these are herbs. You remember this guy? Now, this is the thing I was wondering. If you didn't go back to help him, what would happen?
Left on this island. Who are you?
I came here looking for a certain girl.
A girl?
Have you seen anyone named Claire Redfield?
Did you just say Claire?
You know who she is, don't you?
Don't worry about her. I helped her escape. Several planes took off from this island not long ago. While I can't say for certain, she was probably on one of them.
I see. I guess my sister owes you. Thanks for helping.
Everyone's gone. I may be the only other person left. Go on. Follow your sister and get off this island.
Little piece of useless information. Yeah, I must save him. He's not dead yet. It swallowed him whole, and it doesn't have any teeth, but it does have digestive juices, as well as a limited air supply. So that's basically how it works. The anatomy of that big ass worm. Once again, save point. Let's see what we've got in here. I see those arrows. I do have access to Claire's inventory, but she took almost all of the decent weapons. Damn it. Well, this sucks. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to go back to the last place where I saved it, that big ass before that big ass creature, and make this the end of the episode, and then restart it from here again, because obviously we didn't need as many of the weapons as Claire took, and where's the fire extinguisher? No, I didn't take it out. Oh wow, that sucks dick. Oh, that's so infuriating. Anyway, YouTube, like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment on what you think I should do next. What game I think you should play next. Alright, catch you later, YouTube.